Hello guys and welcome back to Drika Styles. It's Shandrika here, and if you're not a subscriber, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and please make sure you click the notification bell so you can stay updated on all of my videos. Okay, every time I upload, you'll be first to know. Yeah. So yeah, today this video is gonna be probably funny or weird to some of you, but yes, I have to talk about why we don't have a Christmas tree, because when people come over, or just even the video that I did on Christmas decorating, I can't remember which Vlogmas video it was, but if you saw it, you saw the decorations, but you did not see a Christmas tree. So I have had people ask me, every year people ask me, especially prior to quarantine, why we don't have a Christmas tree. So I'll tell you that story. And then we also had our family meeting today because some things has changed in our family, and we don't usually wait till the new year to do things. So we had with our business, the Bernard Po Boys and all that, some things had to shift in our family. So we had a family meeting. I don't know how many of you have those, but if you do, comment below. That'd be awesome to hear, like, other people that have family meetings. It is very important that you have a family meeting, just seeing where everybody in your household is, like mentally and emotionally, and just what's your vision for your family. So after I tell the Christmas tree story, I'll get right into that. So time is a wasting, so let's get to it. So yeah, for one, we are a Christian family, and we don't do things the worldly way. So let me just say that now. So I really wanted a Christmas tree. I went to Hobby Lobby. I was telling my husband that Christmas tree was just perfect for our high ceilings that we have here. The ceilings are so high and I just love it. And we need a Christmas tree to fill up some of that space. We had a 6-foot tree that we've had since we only had one child, which was Elijah. And when we moved here about 8 or 9 years ago, we still had that tree. And I was like, you know what? About 4 years ago, it's time for a new tree. It's time for a bigger and better tree. And I went to Hobby Lobby, saw this tree. It was about $300 or $400, knowing we really couldn't afford the tree. But I was like, yo, you know what? I'll fix more hair to get the tree. I'll do all of these things to, earn extra money. And so that way, my husband would be like, yeah, okay. You could get the tree. But that was not the case. So I came home, I told him that I wanted the tree. He was like, well, he's very technical and he's very business minded, and he loves to do spreadsheets and PowerPoints too, but Excel sheets. Yeah. And so he's very organized with our finances and, just stuff like that. So that's Edison. He looked at the budget and he was like, that ain't gonna work anyway. Just off the top of his brain, he knew that was too much for a tree, and that money could be going to bills or something else that we really, really need. And so I made this big deal about it. I don't see why we can't get the tree. And then he probably got a few eye rolls and a few neck rolls. Like I said, this was 4 years ago. And so I'm just like silent toward him for, it probably almost was a week. And I'm like, I really want the Christmas tree. And so I was, like I said, I was trying to fix hair, and I was like, so I think I almost had the money for it, but God had to do some dealing with me, guys. It was like, girl, why are you acting like this tree is me? Okay. That's in my mind. I heard God say something like that, but yeah, he was like, you're putting a tree before me, and that is your idol at this moment. That is your idol. You are ready to worship that tree, and you forgot all about me, or my son, should I say, but they're 3 in 1, the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So what's wrong with you? Like, you're being silent towards your husband. Like, the whole family is feeling your negative energy because of this Christmas tree. And so, you know what? You don't deserve no tree. And so, unfortunately, the family had to suffer because of my wrongdoing or my whatever. I just wanted the tree, and I had the place where I was gonna put it, y'all, and everything. And so God was like, that ain't no tree. And I was like, you know what? We're just not gonna have a tree. And so I had to apologize and just let the family know, you know what? I I don't even want the tree no more. Especially if I can't get the one I want, you could throw the 6-foot one away too. So yeah, it took a little while for me to digest it all. But I was like, yeah, because y'all know me, y'all know I love to decorate and just be festive for especially the Christmas season. So that after that, we just decided not to have a tree that year. But since I was obedient, I kid you not, guys, people started saying, I have presents for your son. Oh, I know this organization that would want to help or that have extra funds. And so you just sign your kids up. And then people were giving us stuff. It was like, soon as we decided, let's not have the tree, we'll be obedient, or I guess I decided, but they were okay with it. The boys kind of had some questions, but I was like, you know what? And it's just so crazy. No matter what we come up with, what the world is doing, and we explain to them and they understand, because God said this is what we're going to do. And I'm just so grateful to have kids like that, because I know so much can be their influence right now instead of me and his dad with our old selves, as they call us. So yeah, and I'm like, Lord, thank you for the kids that you blessed us with, because I know other kids would be like, y'all tripping, I want a treat or whatever. And some parents probably would, but we had to set it straight since they were young. That whatever God tells this family to do, that's what we're going to do. We may not even understand it. You probably won't understand it, but we're just going to follow his direction and see, whatever he has for us. So yeah. And so that's basically what happened. And so Josiah don't remember us having a tree prior to the 4 years. So he wanted a tree this year. So we had to sit down for the family meeting today, and I had to explain everything in detail, like I'm telling you guys, but even more detail to them and on their level so they can understand it. And so I was like, look, I just don't even want a tree. So this year I actually bought a little tree, but my mindset is different. I bought a white tree from Family Dollar. It was like $6. And it was a 6-foot tree. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even worrying about the tree. I'll put it up for the kids, at least give them 1 year with the tree. As soon as I walked in with the tree, and I didn't tell Edison, he was like, I thought we wasn't having no more trees or something. And I was like, you know what? Bring the tree back downstairs. I ain't even worry about explaining myself. And sometimes that's just how you have to be. I could have went on and on, but I did tell them today at the meeting. I was telling Eddie, he was asking me why I bought the tree. And so I told him that I was going to let them have the little tree. But not just that, we were going to take the tree apart. Isaiah wanted to make a cross. So we have these 2x4 boards, and he wanted to make a cross. And we were going to put some of that Christmas tree. We was going to dismember the tree and put the tree on a cross. And then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that either. So we're going to give the tree to one of our friends. So yeah, if we make the cross, we'll just put like a purple or a red sheet like over it, drooped over. But yeah, it's almost Christmas, so we're not going to worry about it. We just don't have a tree. We don't have a cross, even though I would still do a cross. But yeah, and so that's just not our focus. But I did feel God, like even this year, it was like back again. Like, focus on me. Let me be your focus. My son was sent this day. He was born. Y'all know the whole Jesus story. So that's what we're focusing on. And so we decided we're going to either have Christmas a day before the actual Christmas day, the 25th, or we're going to do it the day after. So we're still almost divided on that. So it really don't matter to me. The kids, of course, seem like they're leaning more toward, of course, the day before Christmas. So that's basically Thursday. So they have 2 days. And so we were out picking up a few things for them today. But yeah, and we already let them know that you won't get a whole lot of stuff. Like, we're really going to focus on Jesus. I feel it's so deep, like in my spirit this year. Like, I'm going to be your focus. You just follow me. I'm going to bless you. Your kids are going to be blessed. Y'all are going to have to do some sacrificing. And so that's what we're going to do. Like, we didn't get gifts for anybody else, but people in our household. And but anyway, that's why we don't have a tree, and that's why we ain't gonna never have a tree. So yeah, but no, Elijah do have a little, I think it's a 4-foot tree in his room. It's a little small tree. He got his little gifts under, but that will not be our main focus. Elijah ain't picked the tree out or nothing. I mean, it's just sitting there, guys. Like, it's nothing to look at. Sorry, Elijah, if you watching this. But mommy still love your tree, man. But you just threw something on that tree, and he just want. And so the other kids, they wanted one for their room, but that would not be our main focus. We just want to focus on Jesus. So yeah, and we're just thankful that they're able to understand that, even at their young ages. So that's basically that. If you got a Christmas tree, you could keep your tree if you want. But it has been a great topic of discussion for us and some people. And some people have been negative about our decision, and some have been like, it made them think. But so whatever it is, whatever God leads you to do, that's what you do, no matter what people say. And I say that every time. You have to follow what God has for you. You're not living nobody else's story but your own. And he knows why he tells you these things. So yes, I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.